everyone, and welcome back to Verse Talk. This is part 2 of 7 of my thoughts on San Diego Comic-Con of 2022. Today, we'll be talking about BlackAdam. Now, when BlackAdam's first trailer came out, I was pretty excited because, as you see my Peacemaker video, I said the superhero code is bullshit and is implemented in this movie as well. That the superhero code is bullshit. Like, you have to cross that certain line to get the job done and put villains down for good. But I'm not going to talk about that. If you want to hear me talk about that, click on my Peacemaker video. I'll put it in the description below. As far as I know, BlackAdam is in the overall DCEU continuity. But one of the directors, the director said that by the end of the movie, BlackAdam won't know who Shazam or Superman is. Now, the first trailer was very detailed about, what's going to happen and why BlackAdam is the way he is and whatnot. And I do feel for the guy that, if my son would sacrifice himself to save me, I would do the same goddamn thing. Like, I would, never let something like happen to anybody's child ever again. If that means killing a bunch of bad motherfuckers, I will do that. He did appear in full costume at San Diego Comic-Con's Hall H, but I have yet to find that video clip. It's everywhere else. Everything else has been leaked or whatever from Comic-Con, but I can't seem to find that video. It just steals whatever. But let me know if you find it in the comments, or if I happen to find it after editing this video or whatever. I'll just plug it in and have it play, and then, finish the video. The magic of editing. But anyway, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, he makes comments on the future of the DCEU, and people wondered of who will win in the fight between him and Superman. And he commented saying that all depends on who's playing Superman, which had the speculation of Henry Cavill, that's been Superman since the Man of Steel and been in Batman v Superman and Justice League Snyder Cut. And we were all speculating that he was going to make his return and Man of Steel 2 was going to be announced, but he didn't show up, much to fans' disappointment. But Henry Cavill deserves better. But that's another video for a whole nother day. And also, he is not alone in this movie. He will also be assisted or have conflict with also. It is with the Justice Society of America, which consists of Dr.fate, Cyclone, Atom Smasher, and Hawkman. As you see in the trailer, they all are bickering, having disagreements, and they pretty much fight each other and whatever. But Dr. Fate, ask him, what choice would you make? And at the end of the day, it will be up to him, because he's seen the future, and he could be either the savior of the world or its destroyer. Now, back in the day, in the comics and in certain television series and movies, BlackAdam was a villain. And also in video games, he was a villain. But in recent comics, he has been anti-hero, and then he became an actual hero. And in the recent comic book arc, Dark Crisis, he is a member of the Justice League. So maybe that's why this movie had been in development hell until recently, because mind you, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has been cast and signed on to be BlackAdam since 2006. So I guess they had to find a story. Someone had to write a story eventually to loosely adapt, so that way he can be an anti-hero or a good guy overall. But we will just have to wait and see on what BlackAdam will bring to the table to the DCEU continuity overall. Now, the director of BlackAdam stated that by the end of the movie, BlackAdam won't know who Superman is or Shazam. Now, does this movie exist within the overall continuity of the DCEU, as far as going all the way back from Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, Justice League, Wonder Woman, Shazam, all these other movies minus the Batman? Or does it exist in its own universe? I don't know. I mean, one of my friends says DC is fucking up, trying to like play catch up. Everything got messed up overall, trying to play catch up. And I guess trying to play catch up, they threw BlackAdam in there. And I guess the only thing DC has on Marvel right now is the level of raunchiness and rated TV MA stuff. Like Peacemaker, that was a masterpiece compared to any other Marvel show on Netflix so far. Now, don't get me wrong, I still tune into some of these Marvel shows on Disney Plus, but I don't, like, unlike Loki and Falcon and the Winter Soldier and WandaVision, I wasn't like, oh, damn, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, I gotta catch a new episode of Moon Knight and Ms. Marvel and whatever. But maybe it will ignite my excitement again once She-Hulk comes out, but that's a whole nother video. I'm getting ahead of myself. So at the end of the day, DC's messing up and they need to fix it before it's too late, because we all know what happened to the dark universe of trying to bring all the supernatural monsters together and to have them all in one movie and have a shared monster universe or whatever. And it failed with one movie, and that was that Mummy reboot with Tom Cruise. Anyway, what do you guys think of BlackAdam? What do you think it could be? Do you think it has the potential to bring the DCEU together and go toe-to-toe with Marvel, or at least, be underneath it a little bit? Folks would be like, oh, I want to go see a good Marvel movie, but I also want to see a good DCEU movie as well. Like, DCEU movies have been, kind of lackluster, as the general public will say. Some people do love these movies. Some people despise them. But I believe the DCEU has the potential to go forward and have a good following and good content, to whereas they don't have to follow Marvel's formula and always have a shared universe. But there are ones saying, oh, DC's dead in the water. Y'all might as well do a reboot or whatever. You might as well do some more reshoots of The Flash and, retcon everything, so that way y'all can have a clean slate and start over. But I refuse to have Supergirl and Batgirl replace Henry Cavill's Superman and Ben Affleck's Batman. Now, that's all for today. Well, that's all for part 2. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you all next time.
All H, you have been warned. The DC universe will never be the same again.